Alright, folks, so it is the 130th day of the year. Yes, it is the 10th of May, and it's hard to believe just a few short days ago I was sitting on 269 pounds, or I was sitting at 269 pounds on the scale. And I was like a pound away from 60 pounds of weight loss. So coming off this ADF has been challenging, to say the least. I'll show you where we are now. This is the second day back on straight intermittent fasting. Well, the third day. Well, it's the first week. We'll just put it that way. First week back to straight IF. As close to OMAD as I can get it right now. But anyway, here's what we're dealing with.
Your weight is 276.8 pounds.
So as you can see, the increases off of ADF are real. I think once you start eating again after that kind of weight loss, what you're experiencing is a lot of your body building back up its fluids, because you're probably depleted in more ways than just fat loss. It's almost as if it starts holding on to what you give it. Pretty good. So it's probably going to take a minute to get this reset happening. Things rolling in the right direction from the way they were going to begin with. It's a lesson learned. Implementing ADF in the future, I probably wouldn't do it no more than one day at a time, and no more than 1 week to every 2 weeks at a time, because the situation is pretty intense. I've noticed some really bad things coming off of it too, like hunger is greater. I can't tell you in the past 2 days of how I've just wanted to break my window eating after 5. How I guess my body thinks that I'm going to go into starvation, and I really am feeling intense, very, very intense hunger off of this. Getting my window reset is even been a struggle and a challenge as of late. I mean, on my anniversary night, or not anniversary night, but on Mother's Day night, my bad. I've had so many celebrations and holidays lately, I can't keep them all straight in my head. But the night of Mother's Day, we celebrated with a cake and the food, and I went out past my window. It didn't take much to convince me to do that. I could have easily not done it, is the truth. But that insatiable hunger that gets the better of me if I don't keep it in check got to me that night, and I went a little too far. The piece of cake I had was a large one, and the chicken strips and the fixings that went along with that, I had no problem. Had no problem consuming my fair share and then some. And just ever since coming off ADF, I feel like I need to gorge more. So I don't have. I've lost a little bit of that self-control, that willpower that I had stored up from the beginning. So hopefully today will be better. The mornings and noon are good. It is the afternoons is when those urges hit me the most and the hardest. And I did have all of that under control, so I'm running straight on strict willpower right now in the afternoons. It is only Tuesday. I hope to see that scale going down. The good news is I'm still over 50 pounds of weight loss. I'm 2 pounds over 50, so I'm like 52 pounds of weight loss as of right now for the year. That is the blessing I'm taking away from all of this. I am good, trust me. We will get there, but we're going to have to reset the window back in place, and we're going to have to reset the OMADs, and hopefully at some point we can get back on the same path that we were heading to begin with, to lose the first 50 pounds. ADF, it wasn't what I hoped for, and I don't plan on doing it again for a while. And if I do, it'll be sparingly this time. Very sparingly, like maybe once in a while. We'll just put it that way. Alright, we'll talk to you in a little while. Alright folks, so it's been a busy morning. I made this roast last night, and I just got done eating some of that. And today I made this macaroni and cheese and some cornbread dressing. Using some of the broth from that roast to make that cornbread dressing with. I made it for Janice because she's supposed to get surgery tomorrow. Well, in the middle of me cooking that, they called and postponed the surgery. So she's very upset that she's going to have to wait even longer. I don't know what all the reasoning behind that is, but they did for some reason. But it's going to be okay. We can do that another day. But anyway, that was food for today. We'll talk to you in a little while. All right. So tomorrow was supposed to have been my wife's surgery. How about this? They called today and said that it wasn't approved. For whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe somebody forgot to sign some sort of paper or whatever. It's on their end. The day they call us with this the day before the operation. Now, Janice has clients that have already prepared for her to be in recovery mode for the next 6 to 8 weeks after tomorrow. One of her clients even went as far as to go into Texas to stay with one of her daughters there while Janice was in recovery, so she was going to come back, you know, within, you know, a couple months, you know. So they rescheduled it to June the 1st. So that's 3 more weeks out that we're looking before she even gets to go in for the next surgery, if that even pans out. See, used to back in the day, a couple of years back, before this stupid pandemic crap came about, people could go to the hospital and do all their pre-registries and stuff and make sure everything was filled out and signed and everything. Now they want everybody to call in and they want to do it on phones. That ain't working out so well. Not like back in the day when everybody was in the waiting room waiting to pre-register. It was a pain in the butt. Everybody used to hate that. I remember having to do that with the kids and stuff back in the day, and it seemed like such a pain in the butt to have to do, but now it seems like a necessary pain in the butt. Alright, so no matter what, we just can't seem to win or catch a break with this situation. I'm beginning to question, is there ever going to be a normal again? But anyway, that's all I got for today. Till tomorrow, you folks have a good one.